A Meditation Relaxation Guide. Chapter 1. A Meditation Guide. Meditation 1. Meditate to harmonize your inner self. Think about your life to center yourself. Slow down. Live by your true nature as opposed to the artificial standards of the world. Meditation is a state of consciousness and a way of life where you focus on living a good life by thinking about it, coming to conclusions, then acting on them. Be fully aware and serene. Let your thoughts flow. Meditation relaxes you, relieves stress, strengthens the immune system and makes you feel good. In its pure form, without the particular gimmick or style, meditation is to quiet the mind, to put it in a state of peace and relaxation. Find a quiet place, relax, clear your mind of all problems and pragmatic thoughts to focus on whatever feels comfortable and good for you. Meditation is complete silence of the mind with no thoughts at all. Concentration is thinking creatively and logically. Everything is a cycle, like work, rest, meditation, concentration. Life is a balance. When our mind is cluttered with thoughts, it is hard to come up with new ideas. Relax a while. There are many techniques for meditation. A mantra is any word or sound to help blank your mind, to calm you down. There is no sacred meaning to it unless you want there to be. This is the anchor in neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. Meditate while in a relaxed position. The best thing to do after you quiet your mind is to focus on peace and love. Try to imagine yourself surrounded by the divine love of God and the universe. Love nature. Love the planet. Love your relatives and friends. Love all people. Love animals. Try to love everything as you meditate. Forgive everyone who has wronged you. Try to imagine that every person is love. Imagine a cloud of love surrounding you. Imagine it filling your room, your house, the street, and the world, then our galaxy and the universe. Many people focus on their breathing. This is called conscious breathing. You sit there, listen to your breathing and try to make it as deep as possible without making yourself uncomfortable. Think love and peace while you're doing this. Meditation is simply letting your mind go freely. I meditate by default all the time because I always live in my free thoughts, aka the stream of consciousness floating through my head. Just relax and let your mind go free. The person who meditates all the time should have a quiet smile on the inside of deep calm, joy, and thankfulness for being alive, relatively intact. Meditation is watching yourself in your daily life with acute interest, analyzing it with a sense of inner calm, learning about yourself and putting it into action. Think of it as just being in one spot. Meditation is simply consciously appreciating every waking moment of your life, seeing things as clearly as they are without distortion. It's like watching your life as you live it, a relaxed vigilance, not just sitting around resting but analyzing your life as you go through your actions day by day. Your reality is in your head. Wherever you go, there you are. Life is lived right now wherever you're at. Always focus on living the next few hours as beautifully as you can, and you should end up living a great life. Meditation is not about getting somewhere else, it's about making the most of your consciousness and being the pure, peaceful you. Most people in a capitalist world have to be busy or distracted all the time. Simplify your life. Try sitting somewhere comfortably and listen to yourself as you watch life pass all around you. Hold the present moment sacred and pure without imposing anything on it. Infinite patience is the art of not trying to get anywhere but right here, right now. It's like the old song goes, right here, right now, there's no place I'd rather be. It's about calm mindfulness even in the toughest of circumstances. Let go of everything but the present moment. Live in the moment, trying to be as peaceful, patient, thankful, and introspective as possible. Accept the outer world around you, whatever it is, and live in that cherished, beautiful, free, peaceful place in your soul as much as you can. Think peace, love, and kindness to make yourself a gentle, strong person. The soul of meditation is a spiritual compassion and love for the world through thoughts and actions. You must think peaceful, loving thoughts all the time and live them to overthrow the biggest killers of your soul: anger, apathy, stress, frustration, fatigue, hate, jealousy and discouragement. If you don't really love what you do, focus on doing the act for the sake of doing it, not to achieve an end or final goal, and you might find that if you approach your life always conscious of your thoughts and actions, living as a process and end in itself without ulterior motives, it'll go a lot smoother and calmer. Simply focus on your work or tasks in an alert, mindful way. Mindfulness is getting your focus back when you lose it. Become immersed in what you do every moment and you'll focus consciously on your life right now and not get distracted by the other crap of the world. The essence of meditation is to take hold of your consciousness all the time. The miracle of life is calmly enjoying it in a conscious, relaxed way with a peaceful heart and a clear mind. Analyze everything you feel, all your emotions, good and bad. Acknowledge them, deal with them, then try to push the negative away out of your memory while focusing on the positive to keep feeling peaceful, wholesome, and happy. You can't always control what you think and feel, but you can observe it, know it's there, then use your powers of mindfulness to focus on the positive and develop a serene joy no matter what. Focus on your body, feelings, thoughts, what you see around you and the way you think to achieve harmony within yourself. A distracted mind is the normal scattered way most people think, but a mindful mind is aware of its focus, aware of the distractions that enter and constantly lives to keep the focus there in a calm, joyful way, acknowledging all the negative thoughts that enter but dealing with them and disposing of them as quickly as possible. Harmony is being aware of your mind, body, and soul and feeling that you belong wherever you are at any time as a citizen of Mother Earth and the human race. You should take life and death as part of the universal life cycle. Death is just a natural part of the life process. You live your life, you die to revitalize the earth around you from whence you came. Hopefully your soul moves on to another higher plane, although nobody knows for sure about that one. I've read several books on meditation that talk about relaxing, breathing, posture, mantra, which means focus, visualization, etc., but it's all irrelevant to me since I'm in meditation mode just about all the time anyway, letting my mind wander freely regardless of what I do, be it running or just sitting around. Meditation 2. Everything returns to your soul. Your soul connects to God if you believe in one. In its purest form, meditation is a technique that allows the user to get through the clutter of stress, day-to-day life, etc., to tap into the source of his thoughts, which exist in a pure energy field deep in the mind. It's that simple. You simply clear away all the crap in your head and get at the essence, which is that unique, mystical part of your soul. This piece of you is abstract, undefinable, and elusive, but it's in there just waiting for you to reach in, embrace it, make decisions based on it, and live a better, happier life according to what you find in it. All you do is sit or lay down by yourself without any media around and let the thoughts flow freely for a while, or don't think at all if you don't feel like it. In a short time, you'll find yourself thinking about love and the fantastic person you want to be, love and soul. The final end is to develop your consciousness more fully to become a more enlightened person. Although some people sit in specific positions while meditating, there is no requirement for that. Meditation is not simply thinking positive thoughts about your life, it's more like letting your mind flow like a cascading waterfall. You let the thoughts flow freely, then you naturally analyze whatever you feel like analyzing freely. To me, it's all about the free flow of my thoughts in a peaceful place. All you have to do is stop whatever you're doing, relax, focus on your life and yourself, and rest deeply while you reflect on your reason for existence or what you're going to do the next day. You're tapping into your creative intelligence and revitalizing yourself. Some people use a mantra, which is a neutral sound or word repeated over and over to bring you down into a relaxed state. Soft music helps too. In a phrase, meditation is restful alertness, and you can do it at any time during the day to revitalize yourself. Studies seem to indicate that meditation is the greatest thing since the invention of the vibrator. I've seen studies citing that meditation improves everything from sex to intelligence to job performance to asthma, and I read one book which said that if everybody meditated, all the world problems such as crime, war, etc. would be solved. So there you have it. Scientific research has repeatedly proven that meditation has many great benefits such as slowing down our aging process, alleviating pain, letting us get by on less sleep, lowering our serum cholesterol level, reducing bacteria levels in our saliva, thereby fewer cavities, increasing blood flow to brain, making us smarter, better memory, plus many, many more benefits too numerous to mention. Meditation is a very powerful tool. As our muscles relax, our mind will quiet down and our sagging spirits will revive. We are once again in control of our lives. You must keep these three important factors in mind at all times. Posture. The important thing is to keep your spine straight because this positions your nerves just right and helps keep you alert. Breath. After you have relaxed your body, you want your breathing to be slow, even and diaphragmatic. By controlling the breath, you directly influence the autonomic processes in your body like immunity, circulation, and digestion. Breathing is the one body function that is both voluntary and automatic. Attitude. Try to have a relaxed, confident attitude before you start to meditate. Don't worry about doing it exactly as outlined. Just do your best, and with time you will discover the method that is perfect for you. As a beginner, you will notice that your thoughts keep wandering in one direction then another. Keep returning your attention as best as you can to the objective of your meditation. Mantra meditation is designed especially to help you overcome your inability to quiet your mind. Quieting the mind is one of the greatest stumbling blocks which must be overcome in order to enable you to get the most out of meditation. When your thoughts wander, return your attention to the mantra and begin again. Do not get upset or angry with yourself, simply start over. One mantra is a light hum like Aham or something religious like God is my strength repeated over and over. Mentally visualize white light entering your body from the top of your head, slowly penetrating your entire body, then slowly extending outwards until it's completely surrounded in white light approximately 3 feet all around you. Choose a comfortable chair which allows you to sit upright. Loosen or remove any tight clothing. If you are extra tense, you can shrug your shoulders, roll your neck and use your favorite body stretches. Inhale a deep breath to the count of 4 and slowly exhale to the count of 6. Repeat 5 times. Assume normal breathing. Close your eyelids and focus your eyes upwards to third eye. This is the point between eyelashes directly above the bridge of the nose. Let your chin rest on your chest, head relaxed downward. Let your hands rest easily on your lap, palms turned upwards as a sign of receptivity. Make sure your spine is upright and also have the bottom of your feet rest on the floor, thereby keeping you grounded. Your mantra is the word Ahum. Mentally repeat this word over and over without moving your lips or tongue. As you are mentally repeating your mantra, if other thoughts enter, just gently push them aside. By doing this mantra meditation on a daily basis, you will feel inner peace and inner serenity. This inner serenity will glow to such an extent outwardly, your friends may even comment on it. The serious meditator has one corner of a room or a small room as his own inner sanctuary. In this room, you should have a small table covered with a white cloth. Upon this white cloth, you should also place a picture or a statue of Jesus or Buddha or whoever represents your God. Whatever your belief, this is done merely as a symbol of goodness. This greatly enhances your ability to meditate peacefully. To enable you to have better control of the subject of your meditation, you have to insulate yourself from outside influences. This is done by wearing a robe covering you from head to foot. This robe should also have a hood to go over your head. You can use a spare bed sheet or blanket for this purpose. Whatever you use, whether you buy a robe or make your own, this robe must be used for meditation only. By meditating under this insulated, isolated condition, you are immune from outside influences. You may meditate with a loved one, but it is strongly advised not to meditate in large groups because your meditation will be influenced by their presence. You must know what you want, you must say what you want, you must write down what you want, and you must visualize what you want. You must state exactly what you want. You must visualize it, picture it in your mind and hold that picture firmly before you. The following meditation uses your powers of visualization. Get into a relaxed state, breathe deeply several times, then visualize your master plan. Visualize yourself on a large screen. You can now see yourself on a large screen. See the screen surrounded in white. See all your dreams, all your goals on this screen. See yourself wealthy, slim, or with a partner. Whatever your plans, whatever your desires, see them on the screen. What can you see? What can you smell? What can you hear? What colors do you see? The more you practice this visualization, the sooner it will become reality. The power of visualization is very real. Thoughts are stronger than words. If, at first you are having difficulty visualizing, believe you can and you will. If you are having difficulty, close your eyes and practice the following. Visualize an apple. Visualize the color red. Visualize an orange. Visualize the color orange. Visualize a banana. Visualize the color yellow. Visualize a tree. Visualize the color green. Visualize the sky. Visualize the color blue. Visualize a plum. Visualize the color purple. Visualize a violet. Visualize the color violet. Visualize a wedding gown. Visualize the color white. If you can visualize any of the above, you can visualize anything. Believe you can and you will. Meditation 3. During meditation and deep relaxation, the left brain waves and the right brain waves happen together. This is called synchronization. It optimizes brain power. Some people can control their brain waves. Try a biofeedback machine. Meditation practitioners show most increased activity to the left side of the prefrontal lobe, which is a positive, focused, self-control part of the brain. The parietal lobe at the back, responsible for time and space orientation, quiets down. The individual feels spiritual, mystical, in harmony, intuitive, not thinking about physical space and time. And temperament. Regular meditators become more stable. They lose the extremes of emotion either way. Hinduism and Buddhism emphasize the importance of meditation and its power to make an individual loving and compassionate. With meditation, we can become conscious of the non-physical, our inner self, the subconscious, through different practices to activate the light in the head. With regular meditation, we can overpower our primal emotions of love, hate, fear, lust and contentment to be more rational and even-keeled. Meditation can help you savor good memories and forget the bad ones. Brainwave info. In neuroscience, there are 5 distinct brainwave frequencies, namely beta, alpha, theta, delta, and the lesser-known gamma. The slower you can get your brain waves to go, the more relaxed you get, and presumably the deeper you can delve into your subconscious mind if you believe that kinda stuff, that we have some hidden part of the brain that has lots of neat things in it, which I personally don't. I wear my brain on my sleeve. What you see is who I am. There's no deep, hidden part of me. I live in the moment. Each frequency, measured in cycles per second, hertz, represents a unique state of consciousness. Beta, 14 to 40 Hz beta brain waves are associated with normal waking consciousness, where you're alert and ready to think critically. Beta levels are necessary to survive and thrive, but they also lead to stress, anxiety, and restlessness. Alpha, 7.5 to 14 Hz alpha brain waves are associated with deep relaxation with the eyes closed, daydreaming. Your eyes can be open and you can be doing something like walking, hiking, driving a car, or jogging in deep thought. Theta, 4 to 7.5 Hz theta brain waves are present during deep meditation and light sleep, including the REM dream state. It is known as the twilight state, as it is normally only momentarily experienced as you drift off to sleep from the alpha state and when you wake up from deep sleep in the delta state. It's supposedly a spiritual, inspirational, creative state of mind. The alpha-theta border, from 7 to 8 Hz, when you're relaxed but not sleeping or sleepy, is the optimal creative state of mind. Delta, 0.5 to 4 Hz. The delta frequency is present in deep, dreamless sleep, and in very deep, transcendental meditation where your body is regenerating and healing. Gamma, above 40 Hz. Gamma is above beta waves. It seems to combine sharp thinking with bursts of insight. Meditation one-liners. The factors of enlightenment according to the meditation paradigm are: alert mindfulness of what's happening around you. Be joyful. Be peaceful. Be vital and energetic. Contemplate life. Feel united with people and the world and interact with them. Focus on the goals that come from your soul. Most people in a capitalist world are always thinking about the future, about your future financial security, health, problems, etc. Meditation has taught me that goals and dreams of the future are fine. Find them, know them, work on them, then put them out of your mind and deal only with the present day by day. In due course, when the time comes, you'll be ready for your vision by working at it bit by bit, day by day. Worry has never solved anything. Most things we worry about are not so dramatic when we finally face them in the light of the day. Live in the moment in conscious awareness and it'll make your life a lot simpler and better. Accept your reality around you, whatever it may be, and proceed in a happy, peaceful way, living out your destiny through your actions. Perfection according to Buddhist principles is reaching a state of oneness with the world, meaning it's no longer you alone in the world or against it. It's you one with the world. If you talk, play, work or make love with someone, it's you and them as one. If you hike in the woods, it's you and nature as one. If you shovel snow, it's you, the shovel, the snow and the outdoors as one. It's always you united with the feel and flow of wherever you're at. You grow to love yourself and the world with compassion all the time and treat it that way as a helping service. When you're in a dark, negative situation, meditate on it to understand it, then solve it as best as you can while staying relaxed and calm throughout. Treat it gently. Make peace with it. Try to love your enemies. Meditate on them, forgive them, and give them love. The most important people to work with are your loved ones and the people in your immediate physical proximity. The most important thing to do at all times is whatever's needed in the moment wherever you are. Things to meditate on. Meditation will improve your immune system and your overall health. Our mind and body are closely interlinked. Negative thoughts and feelings result in negative effects on our body, whereas positive thoughts have a healing effect on your body. Meditate on the positive. Forget the negative. Relax. Focus your thoughts on healing, strength and power. Sit still. Relax the body. Observe your thoughts as they come and go. Dharana, focus on only one object at a time. Dhyana, the state of meditation where our mind is still. Thoughts do not come to bother us. In this state we will feel a sense of peace, oneness, and expansion. Samadhi, so absorbed in meditation that we lose sense of self and the external world. Our consciousness is flooded with infinite peace, light, and delight. These are things to think about for a while to try to better yourself. Think about what your past experiences to see if you've learned anything about life, yourself or other people. The essence of all goodness is a loving attitude towards yourself then others. The purpose of life is to be happy with yourself. Don't gossip about anyone else's business but your own. If you feel like bad-mouthing someone, imagine vermin coming out of your mouth and stop yourself. If you have nothing good or nothing to say in general, keep your mouth shut. Try to understand your enemies and forgive them. Infinite patience will protect you from getting discouraged. When you screw up, think it through and resolve not to do it again. Admit your faults and correct them. Look for the intentions behind people's actions to determine whether their motives are good or bad. Look at hard times as challenges and opportunities. Don't be attached to material things if you can help it. Everybody has dreams which are good, but the obsession and non-fulfillment of them cause anger and sadness. You must work on dreams but live in the moment as happy as possible. All anger comes from a feeling of being treated unfairly or prevented from pursuing your life freely. Get to the root cause of your anger and deal with it. If you need spiritual meaning in life, Contemplate your future death or the death of your parents to hopefully make you value your life more. Wasting the precious time of your life on useless activities is a great tragedy. Getting along with people comes down to love, compassion, altruism and forgiveness. Most depression is not due to a lack of material wealth, rather a lack of being your true self and a lack of affection from others. Happiness is an illusion, suffering is an illusion. The only great life is peace, not a high euphoria or a depressing low, rather an inner state of calmness all the time. Life should be play, doing what you love, getting engrossed in it to the point where you're so happy you forget about the physical limitations of the world. You're never satisfied. You're always striving to better yourself. The purpose of life is to seek happiness and minimize suffering. A kind heart and compassion practiced day by day are the real sources of peace and happiness. If you want to be bad and selfish, do it wisely, not frivolously. Steal your money to get you your things, don't just wantonly destroy property or hold up people just for the fun of it. Love yourself, but don't let your ego destroy you. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't even concern yourself with their business. Just worry about your own life. Chapter 2. A Meditation Website Guide. Meditation Websites 1. For books on meditation, check out hashtag 158.12, hashtag 294.34, hashtag 299.93 and BP 605 and BQ 5618 of the Library of Congress system at the library. ActiveMeditation.com. anandamarga.org/askmryogi.htm. apatheticagnostic.com. artofliving.org. askkrs.com/krs_edstrom_links.htm. betterbuddha.com/emotional_and_psychological_issues.htm. bkwsu.org, Brahmakumari's World Spiritual University. booksforselfhelp.com/links.htm. buddhanet.net. buddhanet.net/meta_in.htm. capo.ca, an organization of professionals trained to help patients and families cope with the emotional, psychological, and social stresses. ccacc.ca, Canadian Counseling Association. chopda.com. creativemeditation.org. davidleanchfoundation.org. davideorion.com/links.htm. dhama.org. donot.com. do-not-.com. energyenhancement.org/content-meditation-articles.htm. enlightenedbeings.com/kundalini.html. arrowwid.com/spirit/meditation. gnosis-usa.com. gnosticteachings.org. godsdirectcontact.com/keyword.htm. handfulofsand.com/zen. healingandcancer.org. health.dailynewscentral.com/content/view/0001895/31. Meditation increases brain power. healthy.net/clinic/therapy/meditate. holisticmed.com/www/meditation.html. hrcenter.org, Organization for Philosophical and Esoteric Studies. idbsu.edu/health/survices/wellness/resource/library/materials.asp. imiu.edu/tm_public/tm_home.html. interlink.com/dharma. kabbalah.org, a Society of Souls school for non-dual healing and awakening. karmaloop.com. themeditationsolution.com. kundalini-tantare.com/meditate1.html. lioncity.net/buddhism/index.php. mbmi.org, Mind/Body Medical Institute. meditation.com. meditation.masterthepower.com. meditationcenter.com. meditationexpert.com. meditationmantra.com. meditationtraining.org. miu.edi. naropa.edu, Naropa University. naturalmeditation.net, omplace.com, onhealth.webmd.com, otunes.com, pacificu.edu/academics/special/cge/programs.html, Center for Women and Gender Equity, Buddhist Meditation. personalmd.com/news/yoga4_8100.shtml, ptrussell.com, readerrivera.com/meditation.htm, shambhala.org, shambhala.org, Shambhala Meditation Centers. 6wise.com/news/05/1/020_minute_the_amazing_health_benefits_meditation.htm, spiritualhowto.com, spiritvoyage.com, sublime-dazine.com/colorpoint/recipe.htm, sufimeditation.org, theamericanmonk.com, thechangeblog.com/how-to-meditate, thehealingcircle.ca, thelema-ascension.org, therapyworld.com/therapies.cfm, theuniversalieswithin.com, tm.org, 800-888-5797, t-m.org.uk, tm-meditation.co.uk, transcendental-meditation.org.uk, umassmed.edu/cfm/index.aspx, Center for Mindfulness, whatprom.iirt.net/news_10.html, web-us.com/meditation/meditation_in_box.htm, web-us.com/meditation_handbook.htm, wired.com/archive/14.02/dalai.html, sufimovement.org, worldofhealth.co.uk, zen-books.com, zen-dahimaru.com, zenhabits.net, zeta.cs@fa.ounso/spirit/networks.meditation.html, meditation websites too, buddhanet.net/pdf_file/chnmed1.pdf, The Fundamentals of Meditation Practice, csun.edu/site/default/files/rio%sign20 student%sign20 workbook%sign20 spring%sign20 recognition insight openness, student workbook, firstpsychology.co.uk/files/mindfulness-booklet.pdf, your guide to mindfulness, healingfromburnout.com/wp-content/upload/20/10/adult-coloring-book.pdf, adult coloring book for mindfulness and relaxation, kanlun.website/documents/files/msruworkbook.pdf, MBSR workbook, mindful.org/downloads/your-guide-to-meditation.pdf, your guide to meditation, mindfulness-studies.com/wp-content/upload/2015/self-compassion_and_mindfulness.pdf, self-compassion and mindfulness, nebula.wsimg.com/30469BD46FB9995FBA1D52E1CFAD0E5 $DB0764796965840C0D3D $0 allower IGN 1, meditation and mindfulness course, palousmindfulness.com/mbsr/manual.html, the MBSR manual, static1.squarespace.com/static/506C668B4B081D9450D CE2B6/T/5871435169223684/cognitive+sign mindfulness+sign workbook.pdf, cognitive mindfulness workbook. Static1.squarespace.com/static/56028B4B061801665EB6/T/575EC11104426289532D8/1465827604375/MBZAR-workbook.pdf, mindfulness-based stress reduction activities workbook. terabrach.com/wp-content/upload/pdf/how-to-meditate.pdf, how to meditate, a guide to formal sitting practices. Art of Living, the organization websites. Art of Living is a non-profit organization geared for meditation, relaxation, and the pursuit of a stress-free lifestyle. They say they're the biggest non-profit organization in the world. They offer courses for a fee and do volunteer work to help people. artofliving.org, Teachings of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, Meditation Course. artofliving.com. artofliving.tamu.edu. artoflivingasia.com. artofliving.ca. artoflivingsd.org, San Diego. artoflivingyouth.org. artoflivingaustin.org. groups.yahoo.com/group/art-of-living-course. artoflivingonline.com. artofliving.de. artofliving.no. Meditation apps at mindremakes.org/2021/06/14/top-free-apps-for-meditation. onemindcyberguide.org. pixabay.com/users/ESA-UTM_source=sign link-attribution&UTM_medium=sign referral&UTM_campaign=sign 2405253. comharm.co.uk. apps.apple.com/a/com-harm-manages-self-harm/ID 961611158 ptsd.va.gov/appvid/mobile/coach_app.asp. apps.apple.com/a/app/coach/ID 15047050338. huminnovations.org/meditation-app. apps.apple.com/a/app/healthy-minds-program/ID 13263106117. insidetimer.com/meditation-app. apps.apple.com/inside-timer-meditation-app/ID 337472899. apps.apple.com/a/app/intel-my-mantras/ID 13455483736. ptsd.va.gov/appvid/mobile/mindfulcoach_app.asp. apps.apple.com/a/mindfulness-coach/ID 804284729. apps.apple.com/ca/app/minds-ft/ID 634684825. apps.apple.com/a/app/minds-ft-cbt-anxiety-relief/ID 634684825. my.life. apps.apple.com/a/app/my-life-meditation-mindfulness/ID 7788488692. oakmeditation.com. apps.apple.com/a/oak-meditation-breathing/id 1210209691. smilingmind.com.au/smiling-mind-app. apps.apple.com/a/app/smiling-mind/id 5604425518. apps.apple.com/a/app/the-tapping-solution/id 14198154887. uklahealth.org/mark/ukla-mindful-app. uklahealth.org/mark. apps.apple.com/a/app/ukla-mindful/id 14591288935. Mindfulness and meditation websites. BeMindful.co.uk, BeMindful UK. GoAmra.org, American Mindfulness Research Association. Mindful.org, Mindful, Healthy Mind, Healthy Life. Mindfulnessexercises.com, Mindfulness Exercises. TaraBrach.com, TaraBrach. uklahealth.org/mark/default.cfm, UCLA Mindful Awareness Research Center. Meditation organizations and magazines. Meditation Magazine. 17510, Sherman Way. Number 212. Van Nuys, California, 91406. 818-343-4998. Age of Enlightenment Center. 5000, 14th Street Northwest. Washington, D.C. 20011. 202-723-9111. American Society of Clinical Hypnosis. 2200 East Devon Avenue. Number 291. Des Plaines, Illinois, 60018. 708-297-3317. Center for Mindfulness. UMass Medical Center. Worcester, Massachusetts, 01655-0267. 508-856-2656. Fax, 508-856-1977. umassmed.edu/cfm. Community Meditation Center. 1041 Eldon Avenue. Los Angeles, California, 90006. 213-384-7817. Insight Meditation Society. 1030 Pleasant Street. Bar, Massachusetts, 01005. 508-355-4378. Institute of Noetic Sciences. Box 909. Sausalito, California, 94966. 415-331-5650. Minnesota Zen Meditation Center. 3343 East Calhoun Parkway. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55808. 612-822-5313. Muthananda Meditation Center. 3815 Garrett. Houston, Texas, 77006. 713-529-0006. Naropa. Muthananda Meditation Center. 3815 Garrett. Houston, Texas, 77006. 713-529-0006. Spirit Rock Center. POG 909. Woodacre, California, 94973. Meditation Retreats. Vipassana Meditation Center. POG 24. Shelbourne Falls, Massachusetts, 01370. 415-625-2160. White Sun, Aquarian Changes, Inner Guide Meditation Center. Box 46146. Los Angeles, California, 90046. 213-851-9333. Chapter 3. A Relaxation Website Guide. Relaxation Websites. 1stholistic.com/prayer. 32keys.com/12relaxation.html 4minutefitness.com aapb.org 800-477-8892 Psychophysiology and Biofeedback academic.questa.edu/acasup/s/710.htm affairsofthemind.com/hypnotic.html artofzenyoga.com aurorahealthcare.org/services/headaches/tools/relaxation.asp backfixbodywork.com/programs_stretching_relaxation.htm bellaonline.com blog.worldevillage.com/health/simple_3step_relaxation_technique.html breath.org breathing.com brooks.ac.uk/student/services/counseling/relaxation.html budhifi.com budhifi com.com com coedu.usf.edu about relaxation coedu.usf.edu/zolochuett/relax/about_relaxation.htm coraelax.com an hour without gravity pulling on your body csa-davis.org/meditat.html dcdoctor.com/pages/brimhall/pdf/relaxation.pdf drrelax.com ehow.com how to use relaxation techniques to treat headaches en.wikipedia.org/wiki/relaxation_technique enhancedperformance.com equilibrium-clinic.com/reiki.htm familyeducation.com/article/0-1120 23 to 24,399 00.html fhi.se/templates/page_6767.aspx relaxation training fitplan.com/report/relaxation.htm fragrantheart.com/cms/free-audio-meditations fragrant heart gaiam.com relaxation tapes gasou.edu/psychweb/mtsite/smpage head-cleaners.com head cleaners hypnosis tapes headspace.com/headspace-meditation-app headspace healthandrelaxation.com healthjourneys.com 800-800-8661 healthy.net healthy.net/agi 800-726-2070 guided imagery healthy.net/clinic/therapy/meditate healthy.net/library/book/lark/relax6.htm heartmath.org heartofhealing.net/relaxation/how_to_relax.htm holisticmed.com/www/meditation.html holistic-online.com hypnosis.hiptalk.com/pd_the.cfm jr2.ox.ac.uk/bandolier/booth/painpack/cron-rev/migra-ine/cp054.html relaxation and biofeedback training karmaconsulting.co.uk/relax.htm liquidmindmusic.com latebooks.net/articles/summertime-relaxation.htm main.com/pictureourself/progress.htm meditationhq.com/relaxation center meditationicz.com/mcorner/aids/deep_relaxation.htm meditationtherapy.com melswebs.com/resources/relaxation.htm membirana.com/hypnosis/progressive_relaxation.html mentalhealthworks.ca mentalhelp.net mindbody.harvard.edu mindcalming.com Mindtools.com. Mindtools.com/stress/relaxation techniques. Mindexcel.com. moondragon.org/health/therapy/relaxation.html. more-self-esteem.com/relaxation_technique.htm. new-mind.com. newsforme.info/health/progressive-relaxation.htm. newsexualperformanceenhancer.com/relaxation.html. nmr-relaxation.com/relaxation-technique. omvana.com, Omvana. peakhypnosis.com/progressive_relaxation.html. performance-media.com/relaxation.php. planetpsych.com/zself_help/relaxation.htm. positivearticles.com. aafp.org/afp/20071115/1518.pdf, biofeedback. potentialducation.org/headaches. relaxintuit.com. spirittalk.net/tf88article.htm, treating panic attacks with calmness. stressless.com. stress-vacation.com/relaxation.htm. sunsetvideo.org/vacation-relaxation-technique.html. swamij.com/cd-yoga-nidra.htm. tarabrach.com/guided-meditations, Tara Brach. thefreedictionary.com/relaxation+sign method. themeditationpodcast.com, The Meditation Podcast. therapeuticsouurce.com/meditation.html. timefortips.com/stop-worrying.htm. ucop.edu/humres/eap/relaxation-respone.html. uib.no/isf/people/doc/hopefag/thogersen.htm, effect of progressive muscle relaxation on chronic tension. ultimategoals.com. umm.edu/altmed/consmodalities/relaxation technique scm.html. webmd.com, relaxation techniques. webmd.com/migraines-headaches/guide/relaxation-techniques. web-us.com/relaxation.htm. whvc.com/content/1581, benefits of relaxation therapy on the heart. wikihow.com/relax, how to relax. beliefnet.com/gallery/calmdown.html. yoga.net.au/meditation. Mind jingles. 866-502-1030. musicalnotes.com. health journeys. 800-800-8661. healthjourneys.com. Care Trust Publications. 800-565-1533. comfortofhome.com. Center for Mindfulness in Medicine, Healthcare and Society, University of Massachusetts Medical School. 508-856-2656. umassmed.edu/cfm. American Association for Therapeutic Humor. 222 Merrimack. Number 303. St. Louis, Missouri 63105. 314-863-6232. Serenity. 180 West 25th Street. Upland, California 91786. 800-869-1684. Relaxation tapes. Audio website/sound effects/nature sounds. Audio websites are mainly speeches and sound effects. The purpose of sound effects is to help you relax, like listening to white noise or ocean sounds. naturesmusic.com. a1freezoundeffects.com. acoustica.com/mp3-audio-mixer/sounds.htm. allegro-music.com/nature.asp. alltheweb.com, go to mp3 files. archive.museophile.sbu.ac.uk/audio. audiomulch.com. audio-research.imekt.com, audio research. audiospotrx.com. audiotribes.com. become.com, audio sound mixer. birdsforever.com/naturemusic3.html. caeaudio.com/commercialaudio.html. cdnature.com. cduniverse.com/search/xx/music/artists/sounds-of-nature/a/sounds-of-nature.htm. cedalakevd.com. chatterblocker.com. coolastudios.com. cprmidi.web.id. designingwebaudio.com/sound-files.html. donsbosspage.com/sounds.shtml. earthear.com. emusic.com/label/nature-the-orchard-the-orchard-download/109268.html. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/sound_effects. esl-lab.com/down.htm. filmzound.org. findsounds.com. fourpalms.com. freefaves.com. freefaves.com/creepy-wave.htm. freezoundfiles.tintagle.net/audio. freesounds.info. frogstar.com/wave. geek-girl.com/audioclips. grsites.com/sounds. healthfreedom.info/nature_music.htm. historychannel.com/speeches. jsmadiazi.com/javascript/audio/list_test.asp. jungle-music.themeblog.info/sound_effects.html. kellyindustries.com/signal_processors.html. lifenow.com. lycos.com, go to multimedia link. medwingoodall.com/album/nature-sounds-pebble-beach.asp. midifarm.com. moviezounds.com. musicrobot.com. nature.com. natureguystudio.com. naturesmusic.com. naturezong.net. naturezound.com. nature-sound.org. naturesounds.ca. natureestapestredi.com. neopets-music-wave.beckerblog.info/sound_effects.html. newagemusic.com. newearthrecords.com. nonags.com/nonags/oplay.html. partnersinrhyme.com. partnersinrhyme.com/pir/pirsfx.shtml, free sound effects. powerfx.com. prankcallsunlimited.com/freezound3.htm. prosoundeffects.com. serenitiesuply.com. shockwave-sound.com, royalty-free music. simplynoise.com, white noise. simplytahebus.net/sound/other_formats/sun_audio/sound_effects_o. sonicstudios.com. soundamerica.com. sounddogs.com. sound-effects-library.com. soundeffects.com. soundeffects.com/companies-sfx.htm. soundsleeping.com/vibes.html. soundslogical.com. soundsandnature.org.nz. soundsofnature.us. soundsourceinteractive.com. soundsthatsoothe.co.uk. stephenwiseman.com. stonewashed.net/sfx.html. target.com, audio software. theartizan.com/kitchen/cooking.htm, kitchen sound effects. tnt-audio.com. wavecentral.com. webplaces.com/html/sounds.htm, wifiles.org/114music/3.html, Nature's Orchestra, wneek.org/shows/new sounds, zizonds.com. Confessional websites. Go to these websites to confess to cyberspace to get things off your chest. It's good for the soul and good for the health. postsecret.blogspot.com, absolutiononline.com, anther.learning.cs.cmu.edu/priest.html, channels.netscape.com/men/confession.jsp, dailyconfession.com, grouphug.us, notproud.com. YouTube relaxation music. When you listen to healing music, you are listening to vibrations from the perfect fifth, P5, interval, difference between frequencies, and the major 7H chord, M7, composed of two P5s. This causes a resonance in the brain areas that release endorphins. Endorphins are neurotransmitters, euphoria-producing hormones. The vibrations create pleasure, helping synchronize both hemispheres of the brain. Go to youtube.com, type in stuff like relaxation music, nature music, spiritual music, new age music, healing music.